Check, check. Health unit calling 911 on an emergency. Now, today we are discussing how to call 911 in case of an emergency. 911 emergency, we call the police, fire, or medical department. We call 911 immediately if there's an emergency and mommy and daddy can't help us, or we're all alone and we are the only ones that can call 911 to be responsive. We call 911 if we are the only ones responsive in the house. For example, if you are alone with your sister, or older brother, and they cannot call it for an emergency, you have to be the one. You call 911 if it's a fire. You get out of the building first to stay safe. You want to stay safe. You can say, I need help. Then you give your address. Then you say what type of injury or accident has happened. Is someone hurt? Is there a fire? Or is there a bad person there? You listen to the other person on the line. 911, what's your emergency? Help, help. There's a big fire. Thank you. Are you in a safe place? Yes, I'm in a safe place. I ran outside, but I think I still have my sister or brother inside. Okay, here's my instruction. What is your address, please? My address is 12345 Oak Park Lane. Okay, do you know how many brothers or sisters are inside? Yes, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister inside. Thank you. Please stay on the phone. Did anyone else come out with you? No, no one else came out with me. Now, it's really important, especially if it's a fire. You have less than 5 seconds to try to see if you can find your brother or sister. If it takes longer than 5 seconds, you have to leave. You have to evacuate. Yell their names so they can also come out. Now, families, this is important for you to have a plan when there is a fire. We'll cover that in our next unit. But right now, when we call 911, it's important we stay safe. We have to be safe first. Go to a safe area, call 911. And you never call 911 unless it's an emergency. Now, the most important thing for us to learn is our address. We want to make sure we know our address. Now, the best way for us to remember that, especially if we're afraid or nervous, is to have notes on what to say. You can write your notes on a pad, a wall, or a notebook. And the best locations to have it is someplace where the family is always visiting. You can put it on your refrigerator. You can have it on the wall, maybe to the side, with notes specifically of what to do when there's an emergency. You can also have it by your TV. Maybe you have a little green box you can put the notes on, or a little white box so you can put your notes on. Maybe you can plaster it on the wall. Wherever your family members look the most, that's where you want to have the emergency plans and notes. You can also have a door. In my place where I live, I have a bulletin board. The bulletin board always says where I am, and then the bulletin board has a calendar. You can also place emergency plans somewhere. It's always great to have an area where the entire family can see your location. You can use a TV area, you can use a refrigerator, you can have a designated area where all that emergency information is. And you can use those to call 911. 911, what's your emergency? Then you run, get those notes that you need. If they're on the wall, you get them from the wall. If they're from the TV, get them from the TV. If they're in the fridge, get them on the fridge. Help, help, I need help. What's your address? And then you read the address. Once you read that address, the notes make it a lot easier. The most important thing is to stay calm, stay on the line, and give the information to the operator. So this way they can help you. It's also important to know how many family members are with you when the emergency happened. Thank you for listening.